Tonight on KREM 2 News, we have the latest updates on Friday's shooting at the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office in Wallace.
Sunshine sticks around as we close out the year, and we're talking temperatures on the rise in the days to come.
And President Trump is meeting with world leaders to address foreign affairs. Coming up, what came from his meeting with Israel's prime minister.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Nicole Hernandez. Mark has the night off. Well, finally, ski slopes are opening up here in the inland Northwest, and we are so excited. We had a pretty meager start to the season, but it looks like there's finally some snow in the mountains. So 49 Degrees North opened up yesterday, and it was an amazing opening day. They had bluebird skies and 7 of their trails open. Also this weekend, Mount Spokane Ski and Snowboard Park was able to open up their area. Skiers and boarders there also had blue skies, but they weren't able to open everything. Mount Spokane staff says they will have to wait for more snow to do things like night skiing. And last, ski lifts finally running at Silver Mountain in Kellogg. This is a live look at the conditions there right now. The resort says they have 35 inches of snow. So they do have some groomed runs that are doing well, but some areas are still a bit low on snow. And with all of our ski hills now officially open, it has to mean good weather, right? So we're going to switch gears now and talk with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo. Jeremy, do these cool temperatures stick around?
Yeah, for a couple of days at least, which is great news for area ski resorts that have just been struggling to stay cold. Here we sit at 29 degrees in Spokane. Feels like 23, and if you bundle up, that's not all that bad. We have air stagnation advisories in effect for the next few days. These run through Thursday because basically nothing is going to change. However, we're starting to get that sunshine to make a little bit of a difference. So with our ridge of high pressure overhead, nothing changes down low at the ground, but our temperatures will slowly start climbing. As we move through the next few days, you're not really going to notice those temperatures climb because our mornings wind up every bit as cold as they have been. We're back down in the mid to low 20s again tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon we climb back into the mid 30s, above freezing for the first time in a while. Even though it's slightly above freezing, it is going to have an impact on what we all experience. 35 tomorrow, we fall back into the 20s overnight, 36 on Wednesday, back into the 20s once again, near 40 on Thursday before rain returns Thursday night. And remember, Wednesday night, big New Year's Eve celebration, just bundle up. It's going to be another cold one.
The Wallace community is still in shock after a shooting in the heart of downtown. Today, KREM 2's Christian Garza traveled to Wallace and shares more.
This small tourist town in the Silver Valley is not only the center of the universe, but now it's the center of attention following Friday afternoon's shooting right here behind me at the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office. Just shy of the center of the universe.
I was just surprised, like, oh, in Wallace, you know?
Chelly Dodd, the general manager here at Wallace Brewing, joins the rest of the community still trying to wrap their heads around what happened just down the block.
About 2:30 p.m., suspect entered the sheriff's office lobby and began firing.
A shooting, the Shoshone County Sheriff William Eddy says, left 3 injured and the suspect, 77-year-old John Drake, dead after a nearly 2-hour standoff.
I was surprised that it was happening here.
Shock and fear felt throughout the community as they watched their quiet town fill with gunshots, police lights, and sirens.
A lot of people were starting to, try to come out and pop out and see what's going on. And a lot of people were just like trying to walk right up to it and like, you guys don't know to stay away from stuff like that?
Seth Green, the patrol captain for the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office, says they are doing everything they can to take care of their own after a traumatic incident like this with the help of mental health professionals, employees getting days off, and peer support groups. He added the community is very tight-knit and they will do what they can moving forward to take care of each other.
Stuff happens, and it's very likely that if it just happened, that something like that's not going to happen again. I believe here, if something like that happens, everybody's going to come out shooting if it's necessary.
The licensing, civil, and primary civilian support offices right behind the caution tape are set to reopen a week from today. In Wallace, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.
New tonight, someone vandalized the statue of Abraham Lincoln in downtown Spokane. Take a look at these photos here. Somebody threw red paint on the statue. This is the one on the corner of Monroe and Main Street. We talked to the city and they said crews will be able to come out tomorrow to clean up this mess. The statue has been in downtown since 1930. Over the weekend, a man from Sandpoint crashed into a train and died. Idaho State Police say it happened just north of Sandpoint yesterday afternoon. They say the 63-year-old was driving on West Sully Road and he hit a moving train. He was not wearing his seatbelt and died at the scene. ISP says they are still investigating what happened. Spokanimal is closed today because of a respiratory virus that the dogs in their kennels have. So they gave an update over the weekend, and at that point, about half of the dogs in the shelter were sick. They still don't know exactly what the virus is, though, because the holidays delayed the test results. They're hoping to get those results today or tomorrow. In the meantime, Spokanimal's vet recommended they close the shelter so this virus doesn't spread to other dogs.
We're really doing our due diligence. We're just trying to keep everybody safe. And like I said, we truly don't know what this is right now, so we want to stay closed until we know what it is. We're able to get this under control and then reopen to the public and go full steam ahead like always.
Spokanimal has given the 6 dogs antibiotics, so they are starting to get better and eat again. At this point, the virus is only in the kennels, so the clinic is still running like normal, and their cats are doing fine. So if you were looking to adopt a cat, you can still find them at adoption centers like PetSmart, Petco, and the Kitty Cantina. The University of Washington says they will honor student athlete Mia Hammond on January 6th. She was a soccer goalkeeper and lost her battle with stage 4 kidney cancer this fall. She was just 21 years old. The school will hold a memorial at the Alaska Airlines Arena at 4 p.m. Coming up, President Trump met with Netanyahu today to talk about phase 2 of an Israel-Hamas ceasefire. And later this month's historic flooding caused parts of Highway 2 to close. We have an update on what part of the highway is now back open.